There are several other common mortgage covenants related to income producing properties. For example, the lender typically must approve all new major leases. So the lender is going to want to know something about the type of tenants that you're approving because, again, the lender's concerned about the possibility of default, the probability that the income from the property will not be sufficient to cover the debt service. Other common covenants, the lender must approve any modification to existing leases. So that would be similar to the reason why they would want to approve new leases. The lender must approve any additional construction. So they're concerned about the integrity of the structure and what any new construction would do to that integrity and the ability to produce income in the future. The borrower must supply periodic updates. So they'd want the borrower to let the lender know what they see as the future outlook for that property. The borrower must supply an annual appraisal. So the lender needs to protect their interests. So they need to know that the building, the property is being maintained and that the value of the property is still intact. The borrower must notify the lender of any lawsuits. So again, any potential developments that could hinder the ability to provide the income necessary to cover the debt service. The borrower must notify the lender of any major capital expenditures to correct structural defects. So again, these are along the same lines as the reason why they'd want the appraisal or know about any lawsuits, because if anything is going on that could impact the income stream, the lender is going to want to know about that. Some other loan terms related to income producing properties that you should know about are lockout period. So this would prohibit the borrower from prepaying the loan within a specified period. So again, that lender is anticipating this stream of cash flows, and so they want to maintain that cash flow stream, so they may lock out the borrower from prepaying, or if they do prepay, they may require a fee. We call that a yield maintenance fee. And so the lender and the borrower would agree to this fee that says that if you do prepay, the lender has to continue to earn that yield that they were getting for the remaining term of the loan. So therefore, the borrower would have to pay the difference between the lender's lowest potential reinvestment rate and the original yield. So you can kind of think about it like with a bondholder and the bond and with a callable bond. And so on a callable bond, that bondholder wants to receive that stream of coupon payments. And so they really don't want that bond to be called, because what if interest rates are lower, which is typically when the bond would be called. So if interest rates drop, the bond gets called. Now I've got to go out and buy new bonds at a lower rate. That's exactly what's going on here. The lender is receiving these interest payments from the borrower at a certain rate. If interest rates go down, it makes sense for the borrower to prepay and take out a new loan at a lower interest rate. But in order to protect themselves, the lender is going to charge this yield maintenance fee, which guarantees them that they're still going to get that higher yield. So it kind of makes it difficult or costly for the borrower to prepay.